Hey guys, what's up? I miss you. So, I decided to make a fun video. I went to my mom's house this morning to pick up some things, and she actually found this old book that I wrote when I was 10 years old in 4th grade. So, I decided I'd want to read it for you. So, let's begin. The High Priest. Written and illustrated by Cody. And I'll put the pictures in here as well when I edit the video. So, let's begin. Dedication. This dedication is to my family in California because they take care of me and feed me, and they are so good to me. Yeah, just give me food and I'll love you for life. One day in Power Village, a peaceful town, a boy named Tom worked on a small ranch. He worked for his dad. His dad was tall with brown eyes. Tom's dad said, "Good work, Tom." So Tom went inside to rest. Then the next day, there were powerful monsters that attacked from the sky. These monsters came from a far-off place in the mountains. Tom's dad said, "Run, Tom, run!" Tom said, "What about you?" Tom's dad said, "Don't worry." So Tom ran into the forest. Damn, Tom, easy convincing. Then he saw a man. The man said, "Do you need any help?" Tom said, "Yes, I do, but who are you?" The man said, "I'm Cody." "Who are you?" Tom said, "Tom." So Cody and Tom went into the middle of the forest and found a small house. Hey, easy making friends. They went to knock at the door. A man answered it and said, "Hello, how can I help you?" Cody said, "Yes, do you know where we are?" The man said, "Yes, you're in Power Woods." Cody said, "Thank you, but what is your name?" The man said, "Nicholas." "Who are you two?" Cody said, "I'm Cody, and he is Tom. Would you like to go on our journey?" Nicholas said, "Okay." So they went there. So on their way, they got lost, and they didn't know where to go. So Tom went away from the group. Cody said, "Where's Tom?" Nicholas said, "I thought he was with you." So Cody and Nicholas went to find Tom, but on their way, they fell into a big hole. Cody said, "It's a trap!" A stranger's voice said, "Do you need any help?" Cody said, "Yes, but who are you?" The stranger's voice said, "It's Tom." Cody said, "We have been looking for you." Tom said, "Grab my hand." So Tom grabbed real tight and got Cody and Nicholas up. Cody said, "Where were you?" Tom said, "I went back to Power Village." Cody said, "Why?" Tom said, "I went to see if my dad was still alive, but I couldn't find him." Oh man, this is grim. On their way, they saw a big gold temple. Tom said, "Wow, this is a big temple." Cody said, "Let's go inside." So Cody, Tom, and Nicholas went inside the temple. I would be the ones to suggest going inside a potentially dangerous and haunted temple. Inside the temple, there were lots of doors. Cody said, "There's so many doors." Tom said, "Guys, I'm a high priest." Cody was speechless. Tom said, "What?" Cody said, "I'm a knight from Power Castle." Tom said, "You are?" Cody said, "Yep." So on their way through the temple, Tom found a switch. Tom said, "Hey, what does this switch do?" Cody said, "Don't touch that!" Tom pulled the switch and set off a whole bunch of dangerous traps. The temple started to collapse. Cody said, "Run!" They ran so fast that they had no more breath. Nicholas said, "We have to get out of here." They didn't know where to go. Cody said, "We are lost." Nicholas said, "We are doomed." Tom said, "Hey, what's this?" Tom pulled the switch and the light showed the way to a secret passageway. Cody said, "Good job, Tom. Let's go inside there." So Tom, Cody, and Nicholas went inside the passageway as fast as they could. They had no light and couldn't see very far. Cody said, "I can't see." Tom said, "I feel something." Tom found a torch that he had lighted up with a match from his pocket. "Hey, is that a torch in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?" Cody said, "Let's go fast." So they went to the beginning and got out. But Cody fell. Cody said, "Go on without me." Tom said, "No, I'm going to get you." So Tom went to get Cody, but his leg was stuck. The temple was falling down. Tom grabbed Cody and pulled as hard as he could. He pulled Cody free, and they all ran out of the temple. The temple was dust. Cody said, "Thank you, Tom." Tom said, "You're welcome." Nicholas looked around and said, "We are out of the temple." Cody said, "We should make camp here. In the morning, we'll find our home." Nicholas and Cody said, "Okay." So Cody, Tom, and Nicholas went to sleep. The next morning, they woke up and soon found their way back to Power Village. Tom finally found his dad, who had been very worried about him. Everyone was. Cody, Tom, and Nicholas remained good friends forever. The end. About the author. My name is Cody. I like fantasy stories, just like Tom and all his friends. I am 10 years old and I have 1 cat and 1 dog. My favorite sport is basketball. I'm in the 4th grade. And that was The High Priest, written and illustrated by yours truly. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back on Twitch soon. So, be patient. And thank you.